Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad HAIKAL bin Muhammad NORFARIZAT. We are from Group 6. And this is our content. I would like to continue with introduction. Selesa Construction Sdn Berhad is an established building contractor for residential, commercial and industrial properties with more than 10 years of operating history. Over the year, we have upgraded CIDB registration to a grade G7, which the highest grade for registration, which enable us to undertaking building construction and civil engineering construction project of any size. At Selesa Construction Sdn Berhad, we aim to provide total customer satisfaction through high quality workmanship and effective cost. And this is our organization team, and this is our company vision, mission and value. For vision, trusted industry leader in delivering commitment with excellence and value. Mission, high performance with customer, employee and stakeholder. Virtues of honesty and trust, high standard and striving for superior performance in all undertaking. For the value, we provide professional teamwork and quality.
Hi, my name is Adli Binti Nasir and my matric number is CF210275. I will be presenting about responsibilities in organization. Corporate social responsibility, or we can call CSR, is an important aspect of our company corporate culture at Selesa Construction Sdn Berhad. It is ingrained in all of our activities to guarantee that we provide general societal benefit. By guaranteeing complete adherence to industry best practice, statutory requirement, and the group standard of policies, we work to achieve excellence. We are consistently coming up with a new way to measure and listen to improvement to environmental impact of our activity, thanks to our effect systems, tools, collaboration, and initiative. Our CSR initiative address the following four focus areas, which is the environment. Okay, the environment organization involvement with energy saving and consumption issues. The second is the community. The community is organizations supporting employees' involvement for community enrichment projects. Third one is the marketplace. The marketplace is the organization take up rising their standard to corporate governance to meet shareholder expectation. And the fourth one is the workplace. The workplace is organization give quality working environment such as health, safety, training, that benefit to employees.
Hi, my name is MUZAMMIL and I will be presenting about floor area and volume method of estimation. So this is the plan of the house or the building, and we need to take a look at the building measurement, not the outside. So this is the floor area method calculation. For floor area, we need to calculate the area of inside of the building. So we need to subtract to the wall thickness. So for the volume method, we need to measure the external measurement of the building. So we need to add the thickness of the wall. And then for the height of the roof, we need to divide it by 2 because it is pitch roof. And then when we get the volume, we multiply to the price rate.
Hi, my name is Saiful. ZAIDI. My meter number is CF210269. Now we'd like to do a presentation about taking off for excavation. Okay, next, the slide they show is for calculation for excavation. Firstly, we need to find out excavation for topsoil. Firstly, we need to know the excavation topsoil for preservation average 100 mm per deep. And second, we need to know the position preserved topsoil in temporary soil herbs average 10 meter distance. And we need to know excavation reduce level, which means excavate to reduce level maximum depth to 150 mm and removal excavate material from site. Okay, next is for calculation for excavation pad footing. We need to know excavation pad to reduce column base starting from reduce level maximum depth 1 m and filling to excavation with material arising from excavation. We need to find for F2, F3 and F4. And the second, we need to excavation with material arising from excavation extra overbit excavation for excavating in rock. We also to find F2, F3 and F4. Next, for excavation trench for ground beam. Firstly, we need to calculate excavation trench to reduce ground beam starting from reduced level depth 0.35 m and removal excavate material from site. And second, extra overpit excavation for excavating in rock.
Hi, I would like to continue with taking off for concrete work. For concrete work, we are calculate taking off for column, foundation, column stump and ground beam by referring concrete detail from beam detail and structure plan. After calculate taking off for concrete work, for column, concrete grade 30 is 4.61 meter cube, and for foundation, concrete blending grade 15 is 1.21 meter cube. Concrete grade 30 is 6.05 meter cube. And then for the stump, concrete grade 30 is 1.6 meter cube. And the last one, for ground beam, concrete blinding grade 15 is 2.109 meter cube. That's all.
Okay, next I would like to explain the reinforcement scale calculation. Okay, we have to know what is reinforcement. Reinforcement is estimation of steel reinforcement quantity is a necessary step in calculating cost of RCC structure along with another building materials as per construction drawing. Accurate calculation of reinforcement in the building plays an important role in the overall costing of the project. Okay, for next we go to the calculation part, which is reinforcement in stump. Okay, for the reinforcement in stump, we use FDN, which is 0, for the stand length is 0.25, stump is 0.9, and lap in column is 0.5. So the total is 1.65. Okay, and then for the pad footing length, we have a 3 pad footing, F1, F2, and F3, which is the length first of pad footing is 0.6516, pad footing 2 is 8.0635, and pad footing 3 is 10.425. And this amount we can get in the calculation from excavation. Alright, for the reinforcement in ground beam, we have calculated for 3 beam, which is beam 1, beam 2, and beam 10, which is the first beam is the length 3.658, beam 2 is 4.572, and beam 10 is 12.193. And the edge stump we have to see, as we can see, is 1.65. And then the calculate the total beam ground beam is 142.193. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Zaifatul BINTI ZARIN. My metric number is CF210219. So today I would like to present about taking off from work. Okay, what is formwork for constructions? Okay, formwork for construction is more used to form concrete into structure shape like beam, pad footing, column, and so on. So for building, so formwork can be of timber, steel, plastic, or fiber. The inside surface is coated with a bond breaker or plastic or oil to keep the concrete from sticking to the mold. Okay, this is important for high risk construction is slip forming, whereby a vertical concrete element is continuously cased using a short section of formwork that is repeatedly disassembled and moved upward as each section is finished, or that move slowly and continue. So for this project, so I'll calculate formwork for bed footing, column and beam. So for column, we have column and column stump, and also for beam we have ground beam, roof beam and 10 roof beam. So this is an example drawing plan. So for bed footing, so if you can see, we have 4 types of bed footing with a different size. So I refer the tables and size for each bed footing. And for bed footing calculation, so this is an example of bed footing calculation for this project. So this is an example table for bed footing. So I refer this table to calculate the size of a column. So we have a different size. Okay, so just refer this size to identify size of formwork. So this is an example calculation for columns. So you can refer this table. So this is for beam. So I will refer this drawing to identify the size for beam. So we have 3 information here. So we have floor key plan for ground beam, floor key plan for roof beam, and also we have floor key plan for tank roof beam. So TRB means tank roof beam. So this is an example calculation for I just take one example here. So this is an example for calculation beam. So you can refer the girths, the length and so on. Thank you.
So next is block of quantity or BQ. For the excavation work, we just total up the work and then multiply the rate. After that, we do the same for concreting work and formwork. And then for steel reinforcement, we need to convert the unit from meter to kilogram, and we multiply to the price rate.
Next, this is about 1 meter cube soil excavation manually using hand. Above we can see the rate of price every item. Okay, next is a calculation. Firstly, we must to find cost of the soil excavation unit for 100 mm per deep. Second, cost of reduced level, and third is cost of spreading up soil in making up level. Next is total up cost of trench to reduce ground beam, and next price of worker salary, and lastly for profit. And for the total for 1 meter cube of excavation manually using hand, we got 1,203 ringgit 31 cent for the 1 meter cube excavation price. Okay, for the next slide, we calculate for bull rate 1 meter cube of selected concrete grade using concrete mixer. For the concrete grade, we use 30, and for the net, we calculate for material cost. Next, calculate for wastage plus case 50%, level constant, and we got total 40 ringgit 75 cents, and we calculate total cost plus total cost material plus labor constant, we got RM334.75, and for the profit, we got profit and overhead, we got RM33.48.
Performance bond and liquidated asset damage, or LAD. So first we need to find the total of the cost for from BQ and from build up rate. For the performance bond, we just find the 5% of the total, and for the liquidated asset damage, we find 6.7% of the total based on the base lending rate RHB Bank Berhad, and then we divide by 365 days, which is 1 year, so we get the price rate per day. That's all from us. Thank you.